Why don't you come a little closer? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I need to stop saying so. But anyways, last week's episode, we are going to talk about episode number 2, which just happened this past week. And I will say, I am ready for episode number 3, 4, 5, and 6, just because I want to see how he plays out with Yosef. Started out with me not liking him, and then it started off with me like, whoa, I kind of like you now. But still, let's just wait for it. So let's just talk about episode 2 while I do my face with the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. I am a big fan of like nude colors, and this has all of it. So sometimes I feel like I'm like doing the same tutorial. But don't blame me, because look at my top. It has this and it has the nude. Okay, so there we go. I just dress to match my outfit. Alright? Don't blame me. And yes, my outfit tend to be a lot of nude colors. Don't hate me for it. So, grab your stuff. My face is already primed. I did my eyelids with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer. I'm not using a concealer today. I'm trying to break out of using a concealer because your eyelids are so oily, and concealer does not help to combat that. So, not that I have a problem with it, because it's always worked out for me. If it works for you, continue doing it. But I'm just gonna do it without it today. So grab your stuff and let's get chit-chatting. Let's start off with this shade here. It's called Cano, and I'm gonna put that in the crease pretty much. But yeah, so this week they did a love language scene. My mirror is right here. Let me shift it a little bit. And I thought it was kind of ridiculously cute, but mostly ridiculous, because it almost reminds me of Rapunzel, and I was just waiting for her. I was just waiting for her to let her hair down. And that scene is like when they like profess their love to her. As I've said, like I don't know her. They've seen her. I learned this week that she was on the Bachelor, and that's how they know her. Like I don't know her. So anyways, they're like love language and professing their love to her and all of these things, and I'm like, I think that's a little bit too much, but again, it's all for the show. It's all about ratings. All right, so let's jump into the gifts.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh.
What you're holding is a chess piece. So the game of chess means a lot to me. It's something I've played with my younger brother and my dad my entire life. And it's especially important to me because the game of chess really got my younger brother through some really dark times in his life. And I gave you the queen. I'm gonna hold on and be your king hopefully one day.
I love that.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
The gifts that has meaning to them. And I thought like, oh my gosh, first of all, why are you giving your gift away to this lady who you don't know if you're gonna be with her at the end of this? You're giving away your gifts that mean so much to you. And the one gift that I thought was so sentimental was the baseball.
That baseball is from the last game that I ever played. And if you look, I actually wrote on it back in 2012. It says, don't complain, just
yeah, because the baseball, that was his last game, you know, that has so much meaning to him. And I'm like, dude, if she eliminates you, please go back and get your baseball, because she does not deserve to have that if she eliminates you, which I honestly think she will, because I can pinpoint, maybe for right now, I can pinpoint 2 people who I think she's really interested in. The chess piece was not my favorite, because you know, chess piece, you can always go back into the store and buy another chess piece to replace the one that you gave away. So that to me wasn't like all that meaningful. Yeah, so my favorite one was the baseball for sure, and he needs to get that back if he gets eliminated. Just my thoughts. I'm also gonna slide Mino into my crease, and let's continue this, because I honestly think that Clare is a little bit too gullible for me and too emotional. I don't know, I think she needs therapy maybe. I don't know. She's just too gullible, and it's like all the attention, and I get it, but it's like she wants all the attention to be on her, and she cries. Oh my god, if she cries one more time, I'm like, girl, get it together. It's not that serious. I can only imagine what she went through in her past. That's making her such a crybaby, for lack of other words. Such a crybaby. She needs to like get it together. If she cries one more time, I'm like, I'm done with this show. But since I've already started it, I can't be done with the show. So the part that pisses me off was when she went to talk with the guys in the group and she went off. Was it Bennett? I don't think it was Bennett. Who did she went off with? Guys, I'm bringing back choker. I have so many chokers and I forgot about them, so I'm like bringing it back. So don't touch me. But anyways, when she went to the group and then she had her one-on-one, I think it was Bennett. I could be wrong though. But anyways, she was there talking with Bennett and all of a sudden, I'm sorry. I just need to go talk to these guys because I can't believe that I came here and nobody stood up to come talk to me. And I'm like, honey boo boo child, what if the guys, and I thought she was just trying to hang out with the guys as a group as well. And then the fact that she left him there and went back and I yelled at the guys, I'm like, calm down, calm down, it's not that serious. She's like, I'm the one you guys are here for and y'all should be like fighting for my love. I mean, we get it, but I don't know. I was with the guys where they didn't know. I didn't know. What if you just wanted to hang out with the group? But I just think she's just too much sometimes. She's just too gullible. She just wants the attention on her all the time. And who knows, maybe that's why she and her ex's breakup. And in part, she did say it was kind of like an abusive relationship, which I'm sad for, but I don't know. She just needs to like tone it down a little bit sometimes. Sorry, I'm just here like talking, not doing my makeup. I'm going to take Juvia's place number 15 and cut my crease. So obviously I will not be talking while I'm doing that. So I'm just going to fast forward this part. Right for you, I think you need to live from the boy too boring him for make you have fun. My cute Sophia, you know more time you feel for man. Oh, so the other part that got me going in the group was when Yosef was like, let me talk for the group. And then Riley was like, you don't talk for the group, you talk for yourself, boo-boo. Don't talk for the group, okay? I am my own man, I talk for myself. I was like, ooh. And then everybody was like freaking out when Yosef like, you're crazy for thinking that we didn't come here for you. And I was like, was it? I mean, I get what he was saying. I want to defend Yosef and say he didn't mean it to be rude because that's just how people talk sometimes. And yeah, I just think he's like saying like, you're crazy for thinking we're not here for you because obviously this is the reason why we're here for you. Like, come on, like calm down. You're being a little bit too dramatic. But still don't think those were the best choice of words. But whatever. I'm gonna stop talking until this is done. Okay, let's see if this is dry. I'm going to now put Idia, which is this one, right over where I cut my crease. I'm gonna start with my left eye. And, ooh, Dale. Dale is getting all, ooh, this is so pretty. Dale is getting all the love from Clare. But it's like, I feel like I've seen this a lot of times where the one who gets all the love has the most demons, and then the demons are gonna be shown, and then she's gonna switch over to someone else. Honestly, my favorite guy right now, and we will touch on him in a bit, is Blake. Because he did kind of like puzzled me a little bit in this episode. But let me not say nothing, hold on. And then Jason also got a one-on-one date. I mean, I did not see that coming. I didn't even know who Jason was until then. Which, what turned out kind of made sense, I guess. And then she explained, this is how I learned it, because she was talking with Zach on how she became the Bachelorette. So that's how I learned of how she's not a Bachelorette. So apparently she was on The Bachelor. And things didn't work out, so now she's on The Bachelorette. Trying to find love. Yeah, so she said she was in an abusive relationship. And I really felt bad for her. That's when like my heartstring got touched a little bit. And I really feel bad for her. Because ladies, I am telling you. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you're in a an abusive relationship, there's a way out. Find the strength to leave. It's not worthy. Like, no woman in their young age was growing up thinking they want to be abused by a man. No, you want to be swept off your feet by Prince Charming and fall in love and live happily ever after. So if you find a guy who is not giving you the love you deserve, please move on. Because I've been there and I left and I found my husband now. He's Prince Charming. He's the prince that I've always been wanting my entire life. And I'm happy I left those abusive relationships and just came and found my wonderful, amazing husband. So you guys can do it too. Alright, so I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics crease brush and just sweep everything upwards to bring it closer to my eyebrow. Can we also talk, I'm not gonna be lying, her blue dress that she had on, she looked so sexy, her curves was there, and that one strap. Like, if anyone knows me, I am a sucker for dresses. I have like the skinniest legs and the biggest calves. I don't know what's going on with my legs, but it's like, I don't care. I would wear dresses for days. I love dress, and I will say she really did honestly look really good in that dress. Now, she also mentioned that she never went to her prom. But lately I've been seeing, and I forgot to take a screenshot of it. If I have it, I'll post it in here. But someone pulled up a picture of her dressed in prom, like she was going to a prom with this guy. I don't know who it was. I gotta research it. I gotta dig into that. But you know, like, you can pretty much find anything on the internet these days. So you gotta be careful of what you believe, because anything that you can think of is on the internet. But there was a picture of her in a prom dress, so we'll just have to dig into that for another time. But it was so sweet that Riley had her, like, took her to the prom date feeling, and they were dancing to Boys to Men. I thought that was so cute. Like, yeah, Riley, you're getting like points right there. And at this point in my mind, I was thinking, okay, Yosef is probably gonna go home. But then again, this is TV. It's all about the ratings. So nothing like that ever really goes to plan sometimes. So she went on that date with Jason, and their screaming thing. Oh my God. That scream to me was the fakest scream ever. But whatever, right? It is what it is. I was like, that's not cool. That's not a real scream, because if I'm screaming and But Jason, I feel bad for Jason, another football player. He says he has like a lot of demons and he's scared to let them out because he doesn't want people to like judge him, and apparently people have been judging him for his demons, so he's like scared to let them out. I mean, everyone has a past. As long as you're willing to change your past for a better future, I am all for you. So right now I'm taking the color Mino, the dark brown that I used earlier, just to do the outside half of my eye. So the thing is, you want to do the outside half dark and then the inside a little lighter. Sometimes I don't follow that rule, but that's a rule you should follow. But then again, it's makeup. You do whatever the fuck you want. And I'm gonna just bring this down because I like it better this way. So yeah, he has like a lot of demons, he says, and he said he doesn't like to let it out because people keep judging him. And again, no one is perfect. Some demons are stronger than some. As long as you're trying to work towards changing yourself, that's all that should matter. So I give him props for that. So the fact that they had that written down on a tablet and broke them. I mean, that scene was a little cheesy, but I get it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna judge. I think I'm gonna bring this gold in to meet the brown. And then clean up under here. That's one of the best things for when you do your eyes first. If you have any spill, you can always just clean it. And her pink romper in that scene was marvelous, darling. She has like pretty good outfits. I will say her fashion choices are really good. I do like them. I'm all for fashion and I'm all for makeup. So here we go. Yeah, so with Jason, like, he kind of scares me as well, but with the demons he has, but I'm not judging. And at the same time, I'm like intrigued because I'm like curious. I want to know what those demons are. Now, Jason did make me tear up a little bit in that scene. He did make me tear up a little bit. I feel so sorry for him. Like, I feel so sorry for him. I still feel scared at the same time what the demons are. I'm not judging you, but I still want to know what those demons are. But, you know, like, the fact that he even sat down and did that without saying I'm not gonna do it, that was really good. I'm happy he's opening up, and hopefully he gets further into this competition. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. First of all, as I was like sitting to and like watching this show, it was freaking 2 hours. I was like, when is this show gonna end? Like 2 hours later, and I'm like, oh my god. Okay, guys, I don't know if I love this show too much. I don't know if I love the show enough to be sitting down 2 hours a day watching it just to come chit chat with y'all. Jokes. I'm just joking. Let's touch on that strip dodgeball thing. Blake's body. I could like rub it down. Like, Blake, I got you. Yeah, Blake's body is like, oh my god. So sexy. I think he was kind of being a little salty when he lost, which is understandable. I mean, I get it. Some people are like sore losers, which I don't like sore losers. If you lost, you lost. Keep it moving. And they all walked back naked, and then Yosef was like, oh my god, that is so disrespectful. We are men. We don't do that. You don't embarrass us like that. And I was like, child. Yeah, so Yosef was not having it. But anyways. Sorry guys, my husband walked in. I'm trying to remember where I was. Yeah, but so anyway, so Blake was not happy that he lost, and then he went and got dressed and pretty much went and interrupted the other guys' date, and they were not having it. If I were them, I would have been pissed too, because this is our chance to spend our time with her. What are you doing? And then he tried to kiss her, and she was like, oh, no kiss. I was like, oh, that is so not cool. So let's be honest, guys. What do you think about Blake interrupting the date? I don't like that he did. And I think this is a habit that he's been doing for a while now. Like, I get it. He wants to make it look like he's really trying. But is he trying too hard, in my opinion? I think kinda. Like, I don't respect that he went there and interrupted the guy's date, especially because the guy probably hasn't had a one-on-one. I don't remember who it was. Hasn't had a one-on-one in such a long time since the dating show started. And I'm like, wait your turn. And all the guys came back. That scene when all the guys came back, like, ready to talk about it, I was like, okay guys, like, all 5 of you, like, really? All 5 of you needed to be there? Like, the guy couldn't have spoken up for himself? Like, you know what I mean? It just looks so girlish and childish that they did that, like a freaking high school scene I was watching. Fast forward to the scene with Clare and Brandon, where she was like talking and saying, like, getting to know me and all of that stuff. And she's like, wait, so you just saw me on TV and decided you wanted to be on here? And I'm like, so what is wrong with that? If the guy saw you, doesn't know anything about you, and wants to know about you because he thinks you're pretty, I mean, that's the whole idea of the show, right? To get to know each other. I think Claire's just doing too much for me. Like, she needs to, like, take it down a little bit. If he doesn't know anything about you, saw you, found you cute, and want to learn more, what is the problem with that? Isn't that how dating is supposed to be, like, you know? But she's like, no, I think she's just all caught up in her head. I'm a celebrity. You should know about me. So the fact that you don't know nothing about me shows that you are not really interested. And I'm like, that is so wrong. You don't do that. The fact that he's the one that knows less about you should probably be, what do you call it? Like a tick in your book to say that, okay, he's not really here for the celebrity reasons. He's actually here for real, trying to learn who I am, know more about who I am and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Could go wrong, it could go right, but that's just my opinion. And the fact that she's like, since you know nothing about me, you need to go home. Well, she didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. It's like, I kind of had enough of Claire at that point. I'm like, she needs to just calm down. Whatever cloud she's on, she needs to come back down to earth. Okay, relax yourself, boo. It's not that serious. Ridiculous. So when I saw that Brandon got eliminated and they put him in the vehicle to leave, and I was like, wait, where is his suitcase? Is he not gonna get his clothes? I mean, I do get it, it's just for TV, but whatever. I don't know. Still kind of put little reality into it. Okay, he's eliminated. Let's show the scene where he's going in to talk to the guys, say, hey guys, I'm eliminated. You know what I mean? And then he's there packing his suitcase. That's just my opinion. Alright, so I am also figuring out if someone gets a rose. In this episode, Chase got a rose. So when you get a rose, that means you're safe from elimination, right? That's the picture I got. So I guess Chase is safe. And they didn't do an elimination round this episode. Yeah, no, they didn't. No one got eliminated. So I guess it's gonna be for next week's episode. Alright, cool. Anyways. So Chase is safe, that we know now. And then Yosef is about to pop off. I'm ready to see that scene. They've been showing clips of what's to come. And I'm like, I'm ready to see that scene. And I think, who else got a rose? I think Blake. Blake also got a rose. See, now I'm confused. So both of them are safe from elimination from the next elimination round. No one got eliminated this episode. So someone's going to get eliminated in the next episode. And the fact that Blake got a rose, like, the guys were so pissed. So everyone is like looking, oh, so Blake did something disrespectful and he got rewarded for it. So, okay, I guess she just likes disrespectful men, for lack of other words. So we're gonna start being disrespectful and there's no more rules to this game. And I'm like, should she be rewarding Blake for him interrupting, you know, like she's rewarding him, and I'm like, okay, so you don't like bad guys, but you pretty much do like bad guys. I'm like confused. Not that I'm saying Blake is bad, but his behavior is really not, I don't want to say not normal. It's competitive, but at the same time I think it's also a little bit disrespectful, and that's what she's attracted to. Alright, so this one is Serafina by Juvia's Place. It's their blush. So that's what she's, I don't know, she doesn't want the rough, mean guys, but that's what she's attracted to, because you're like rewarding Blake for interrupting and being a sore loser. I mean, if I were the guys too, I would be pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I would be pissed. Yeah, so when Blake walked out with the rose, nobody liked that. Okay? And then there's Dale again. I don't know, something about Dale. I like him, but at the same time, I'm like real skeptical. Like, you have something going on that you're not telling us. So let's get to the point, please. Thank you very much. So I was thinking, as I said in my previous taping, I think they're going to bring back the guy that got eliminated. Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. The guy that got eliminated because of Yosef. Because what I'm seeing that's happening with Yosef, I don't think he's gonna be on the show that longer. So I think they're gonna bring him back, and I think I kind of like called this already. Go check my previous tape. I think they're gonna bring him back because it's all about ratings. So far my takeaway from this episode, I think I'll wear this. So this one I'm wearing is Mare Matte by MAC. But I want to know, how do you think this is going to go? What have you learned so far? How you think it's going to play out? I think maybe Blake and Dale is going to make it to the end. They're going to bring back that guy that they eliminated. And I think Blake has some secrets that they're going to reveal. And of course, Yosef will not be on there for much longer because we've seen the previews, let's be real. But do you think that guy should come back, the other one that got eliminated? Like, okay, so I got eliminated and I was being honest to you, and now you want me back because I don't know, if I were him, Would I have come back? I mean, it's an opportunity to be on TV, if not for anything else, so he can find love. Because, you know, like, I guess audience, like us, the viewers, are more into wanting the one that got wronged to be given a second chance. So I think he should go back just so people can get to learn more about him, so he can get a second chance. But at the same time, I'm like, would you go back because you get eliminated and then you're back onto the show because the person who caused you to get eliminated was found out for being a dick that you were warning her about? I don't know, but for my reality show, I want him to come back because I think he deserves to be there for a second chance. And that brings us to the end of episode number 2. Join me next week, same time, for episode number 3. I don't know, how is it going so far? Are you agreeing with what I'm thinking? Claire is gullible, cries too much, blows things out of proportion sometimes. She's gonna be a handful for whoever picks her. That's just my theory, that's just my opinion. But I am sticking this season out. So let's see how that goes. I'll see you guys next week.